Hello and welcome back to another round of unboxing. I've been planning to do this for like a week or two, but I could never really find the time to, get around doing it. Because, this figurine is one of my favorites really. It's one of those, okay, I don't know about you, but to me, as far as I've known, this one was pretty difficult for me to find, despite it being a Griffon figurine. Because, Griffon, their quality can be a bit sketchy sometimes. So for even such a figurine to be like somewhat rare, that shows you how big a favorite this one is. What is this? This is Konpaku Youmu from the Toho project. And if you're wondering why is she like mummified now, it's because I got her from a secondhand store. I've mentioned this previously, but for the benefit of those who have never seen it or seen such a thing, I actually got it off a secondhand store. I can't remember which one was it, but as with most such places, they have this nasty habit of mummifying everything they manage to sell because it's kind of like, they don't want it to get damaged. So that's why you see her, this poor girl here, wrapped up in bubble wrap. Poor thing. But today we shall do a good deed and we shall free her from her bonds. Oh yes. So first things first. Resist the temptation to, pop the bubbles. Yeah, I know. Second thing, find the place to open it. Where they tape up the bubble wrap, which is not that difficult. The problem here now is that because she has some parts that are sticking out, the spirit and her sword, so it's kind of hard to get her out of where she is, but to the end, we have our dear penknife. Yes, penknife-kun to help us. Which, as you can see here, is still not that easy to take her out of there. Come on. Alright, there she is. I like her pose. I'm gonna say it again and again, but I like her pose. It's really cute. Can I stand her without the stand? No, I can't. Okay. So let's put her down here. Because, this whole thing isn't just her. She also happens to come with a base. I know it sounds obvious, but I gotta admit, when I was opening it, I kind of forgot that she actually had a base. And I had to go search in my drawer to find it. How embarrassing. And here's one thing I want to say about Griffon Enterprises. Despite their figurines being somewhat sketchy sometimes, I like the base. It's a simple black base, but let me show you. It took me some time to get my camera to cooperate, but yeah, this. The title card of the character and the series where she comes from. It's like, instead of having a character or a figurine, you're having like a medal, that kind of thing. I like it. So now, moving on, let us now mount her on the base. This should be easy enough. And I'll say this every single time, do not do what a lot of people do. They like to just put the base on the ground, on the table, and just press the character down onto it. No, do not do that, okay? The inside of the base is hollow. So if you do that, you'll break it. Instead, do what I'm doing, and fit the character onto the base by pressing on both sides, top and bottom. Alright, so that's done. Just let me put in some finishing touches, make sure that, she's secure on the base so that she doesn't fall over. Because you never know, sometimes the pins securing her aren't that secure, or they don't fit very well, and when that happens, you gotta use glue, which is not the best. Anyway, moving on, let us now admire her. Ah yes. Her lovely flowing dress, her cute pose, and her shoes. I've mentioned this in, what was it again? Luminous Arc Infinity, but I tend to notice people's shoes. I don't know why. Yes, and this thing around her, it looks like a pile of goo, but believe me, it's a spirit. And one thing I must note is her little bow tie, if you call that a bow tie, on her head. I like that. With all the ruffles and all the frills being very detailed, which I must say once again, is kind of uncharacteristic of them. But then again, maybe not, okay? They have, to their credit, they have pretty good details in some of the figurines. It's just that their faces. The main problem with Griffon Enterprises is honestly their faces. But in this case, they got her face pretty okay. Then again, Zun's artwork, it's a bit hard to get into a figurine. Not that it looks bad, but it looks really weird sometimes. Yes, I'm looking down at the shoes again. And right now I'm wondering who wears these kind of shoes. They look nice, but who wears it? I didn't realize this until after I was looking through the video, but her Her dress also has those little spirit markings or whatever. I don't know. Okay, I'm not too familiar with the lore behind her. Okay, so now her dual katanas. To me, they look adequately detailed. Okay, it's adequate. Now for her fingers, and this is the part that surprised me. They actually did paint her nails. Yeah, I know. Let's not even talk about Griffon. Okay, some makers they don't even paint the nails. Any figurine company who does it, props to them. Okay, I say good job. +1 for effort. But on the whole, I like her a lot. I mean, notwithstanding the fact that she's rare. She's quite a rare figurine. For once, Griffon, you have done a good job. Okay? The character detail is good. The dress details are lovely. Her pose is wonderful. And her expression, well, I don't know. Was she the expressionless kind? I'm not too sure. Moreover, it's not that easy to see under the lighting cause my lighting is lousy. But I like the fact that, she has that little blush there. It's like, these little subtle details which really, really make the figurine. And really, really make good figurines stand out from great ones. And lastly, she's not too tall. She's about 14 centimeters, I think, which is quite manageable. And it's definitely gonna be one of those which I'll proudly display on my table. So there you have it. Konpaku Youmu from the Toho project. Made by Griffon Enterprises. And for such a rare figurine, it was well worth the price I got her. If I'm not wrong, I got her for like 3,500 yen, which is like really cheap, seriously. Then again, she's secondhand. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this unboxing. Please do not forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.